Welcome. Driving while revoked and driving while suspended citations in Blue Springs, Missouri. These are particularly important for several reasons. First, a driving while suspended or revoked citation is the second most serious traffic ticket you can get in this jurisdiction, not only for jail time, but convictions on your record, suspensions of your license, and cost. Secondly, the jurisdiction of Blue Springs is particularly harsh with respect to driving while suspended in comparison to other traffic offenses. I'm Matt Hamilton. I'm a trial attorney. I regularly practice in this area, and this video teaches how to manage those risks for you. The elements of driving while suspended and driving while revoked are not common sense. You'll notice that there's a difference between being revoked and being suspended. That is true, but for purposes of criminal prosecution, it's the same. And the reason for this is because Missouri's statute mentions both being suspended and revoked in the same sentence of the same statute. The elements are the same, and the punishment is the same. The elements are not intuitive. It's not common sense. I'll give you an example. The first element is operating a motor vehicle. You think of driving while suspended as driving, but it is not. Operating a motor vehicle under this statute is defined by actual physical control over the vehicle. The vehicle does not have to be moving down the street. Your vehicle does not even have to be on for you to be criminally prosecuted for this. If you've got the keys in your hands and you're in the vehicle, you're in actual physical control, and you can be prosecuted. It's not a defense. However, the second element is a defense. You have to be operating that motor vehicle on a city street, on a county road, or a state highway. So if you're on private property, you are not guilty of this crime. A third issue that people think is a defense, which actually is not, is a change in the law. And that is you have to be suspended or revoked in Missouri or any other state, which means if you've never done anything wrong in Missouri, however you're suspended in Kansas or revoked in Iowa, you still can be prosecuted under this statute because you're in any other state. Trying to bring that up because it won't help you. The single most common thing that people bring up as a defense, which comes out as not a defense, is that they did not know that they were suspended or revoked. Try not to bring this up. It only serves to irritate the judge and the prosecutor because they know it's not a defense and they're sick about hearing it. Okay? If you did not know, it's unfortunate and understandable, but it's not a defense and it actually won't mitigate your harm. Okay? The way to mitigate your harm is to get reinstated, and that's where the attorney that regularly practices in Blue Springs can come on. You can look at my website for additional details on how to do this for your court, and you can also give us a call because there's specific facts to your particular driver's license that I can use to help you. Remember, a lawyer can get you potentially reinstated by petitioning the circuit court for a hardship license or petitioning the Department of Revenue Driver's License Bureau for a restricted driver's license. This may be an option available to you, and that will greatly increase your cost of a good result and reduce your risk. You may not even need to show up for court and may save hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Remember, the statute is particularly troublesome on driving while revoked or suspended. Many people have a mandatory minimum 48 hours of jail time. Multiple driving while suspended or revoked citations are felonies prosecuted in felony criminal court. It's a 12-point offense, which means if you're convicted, it's an additional suspension of your driver's license, even longer than you already have. And remember, a lawyer that regularly practices in this area can especially be helpful for people with the additional problem of, say, a 5-year denial or a 10-year denial, or say a warrant that's difficult to remove, or a child support issue that you can't immediately fix because of money. Well, in that case, you're going to be appealing yourself directly to the Blue Springs judge. You have virtues that we're going to want to accentuate, and you have vices that we're going to want to manage. That may take several months to do, and it may take additional steps. So an attorney regularly practicing in this area can apply that to help your case. And it's absolutely necessary that you do so. Well, that's driving while suspended and driving while revoked in Blue Springs. Please contact my office if you have any questions or visit my website for additional information. I'm Matt Hamilton. Thank you for joining me.